Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened to me. We were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Witness smell what DCC is cooking. Bum, 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 bum. What is going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here, baby. I'm back. Sheesh. The Louis Vuitton Don is back, man. Sheesh. Oh, shit. I'm back, you guys. Woo, looking dapper, as always, I assume. Isn't it funny? I come back, Bitcoin's pumping to 29,000. Incredible, man. Muhammad's like, I actually caught a live stream. Blessed be thy bags, for they shall pump, man. Look what happens to the crypto space, right? Your boy DCC and CC leave the crypto game for a little bit to come teach the new flock about crypto and to teach the existing flock about these gains. And you know, we had some, like, let's call them homosexuals. There we go. That's a good, I think you can say that on YouTube. Shout out Zerka. Actually, I think Zerka's in town right now for TwitchCon. Actually, shout out Zerka. But look at this shit. So I leave, right? We leave. Haram, we gone. Abdul, get the rocks. Kyle, get the laptop. We out of here, right? We were teaching like madmen, right? And I have people sneak like talking shit about me on Twitter, talking shit on me on YouTube channels, talking shit like, god damn, people run their fucking mouths when I'm not here to defend myself about anything. Because I'm too busy fucking doing some shit, right? I took a couple days off, got some sleep, and then it wasn't even much of a day. It wasn't even much of a day of like any time off because we were at the CME. I was speaking at a conference, onboarding more people to the crypto space because all these crypto YouTubers do is to fucking try to jack each other's followers, and they don't actually onboard anybody into crypto. 0%. Sheesh. God damn, son. And yes, I've lost some weight, man. Your boy's been working out. Shout out Corey Rugworth, man. DCC, yeah, put it up. DCC not giving you no lube, just straight dry fuck with your questions. What's gonna happen in the short term? We pumping and crabbing. Lol. But I gotta clear up a couple things because of like some fuck shit. So I don't know. Apparently, like, look, notice how like right now, all the people who are talking about pumping their projects and talking about all these shit coins are now as quiet as a church mouse. As quiet as a church mouse. Quieter. Pastor Preacher. DCC is here. Father Gaines. Lord Hex Jesus. Dollar Cost Crypto. Litecoin Moses. Dogecoin Muhammad. Huh. What did I say before I left? The minute you start having another look, the next time the shiny keys, the next time a new project, as soon as like people didn't believe me, Mintra was going to launch, Famous was going to launch, Fiat, Liquid Loans is on the way, and even something about some 9-inch BBC is coming out. Pause. It's coming out supposedly November 4th. So we are getting a parade of projects that people have actually sacked for and really believe in. And look at that. The air's out of the sales right now because what? There's only so much money and buying pressure. And then all people are talking about where the news is at right now. Pause, of course. Yes. Shout out to my boy, Moonman West. But this is good. This is good. Mintra just launched. The token's out if you sacked for it. If you didn't, damn, you can buy it on Flux probably, or yeah, Flux basically. Shout out to the boys. I call it Flux. Everyone calls it Flux. I just call it Flux. It sounds better. Like I'm a big fan of what's called Mass Effect. I should definitely check out that trilogy and shit. It's really good. Anyway, let me ban this loser. Oh, thank you, sir. You see, Kyle's already, Mr. Producer. Can they actually hear you on stream, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Kyle's been my producer today, man. Sheesh, it feels good, dude. It feels so good to be back, man. Holy shit, man. Man, I saw a lot of shit. I kind of want to run my mouth on, dude. I was biting my tongue on some shit. I really was, man. But I want to give a big congratulations to Gerardo. Congratulations. They've worked really hard. Anyone who took the crypto mindset course had Gerardo speak and give us a full breakdown of the entire ecosystem, tokenomics, everything. So our guys got the jump on it. And I hope people sacked for it or they didn't. I mean, this is kind of the one thing I will say, though, is that, like, you know, there's projects that I've had, not the token founders, but like the underlings in terms of like people who will either sacked really big for one token, right? Because it's like this is something that I teach in crypto all the time, is that crypto, the best way to explain crypto, that it is literally a stock mixed with a football team and a religion. This is the best way to explain it. Family, Don Toretto, except for Jim Modelo, not Coronas, because Coronas fucking give you the worst hangovers ever. All that yellow and shit in there. But crypto cartel boss. The Don's back, man. Sheesh. Crypto Lord is back, man. I'm back, man. Return to the Crypto King. We're getting brawly right now. So, and shout out to Sami. Sami's a cool dude. Yeah, and if Sami, if you want to come on the stream, let me know, brother. But what was I gonna say? We almost had a live stream today with. I was gonna lag the stream out really late today. I was gonna have Crypto Sloth come out here. He was gonna be out here for the weekend. Something happened with his flight, and he couldn't make it anymore. Rugged. Damn. Kyle, hit a Pepe for Crypto Sloth, man. We got rugged. Damn.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened to me. We were nothing. I don't even need your love. But you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
The day before I rised, EHEX pumpeth. Crazy. Crazy. Richard's actively tweeting again. EHEX is pumping. We have sacrifice projects that actually are launching. It's a beautiful time in Pulse Land. It's a beautiful time for crypto. The SEC taking fucking fat L's. They lost another one. Another thing on the SEC case against Ripple. I know my boy GG33 doesn't like XRP, but shout out to them, bro. They're any L's that the SEC takes is good. Now let me explain to you another reason why, like another motherfucker, right? So damn, there's so much shit. There's so much shit that happened while I was gone. Look, I'm sleuthing around. I'm in all these L1s. I'm around town, right? And when I say the single most active community in all of crypto is the Pulse Chain community, the Hex community, bar none. That's it. There isn't a single other one that has more YouTubers, that has more active users. I'm talking about real users. I'm not just talking about a couple whales or people using fucking spam bots and shit. And this is why, like, you can't even trust a lot of the other chains in terms of like with their rankings and shit, because like a lot of their volume is faked. Well, no way, we wouldn't ever like. Actually, as a matter of fact, share my screen for 1 second, Kyle. No, Miguel. Well, we never fake transaction volume. When Pulse Chain launched, we were the number 2 most used thing in all of crypto, and BSC decided to launch some spam shit coins in order to give them a little more volume so they'd stay number 2 and stuff like that, right? One of the biggest fakers of this was actually a project called Solana, right? Obviously we know that the entire chain, in terms of like not just VCs alone, but in terms of just the underlying like projects underneath, were basically just bullshit, or Sam ended up controlling a large portion of the tokens anyway. But this ecosystem didn't pump, it didn't do anything, and there really wasn't money being made. Ray didn't do shit. Sol is the main token, did something, but everything else on here really didn't do much in terms of what people got in. Some people made a little bit with Orca originally, but Sable, all these other kind of projects are on here. Faked volume. They faked the amount of coins. They were basically, they lent coins to each other so they looked like their TVL was high to trick people. Look at all the money. Like literally, they have the founder of Sable on record saying that, yeah, we didn't like it that Ethereum had almost 100 times more liquidity than we did on chain. So what we did is we lent each other 10 times over, so we at least have 10% of the entire TVL of Ethereum on Solana. What a bunch of homosexuals. That's not money moves. That's crazy. Like, look at this shit. You click on here, right? Most of it are here. Like, let me show you this bastion of investable assets, you guys. Let's put our money into Rect. Dragon. Dog is Telelight. Furo. 2021. Isn't it 2023? Link wallet token. Baby Long. Real world asset. Shoe elimination game. Paid LCR. Oh my God. A pancake swap token. Oh, that's a real one. Okay. Bro, look how far I had to go down before I found one. But this is what happens is like when you look on sites like this and stuff, it's just like the amount of, you have people speculating on meme coins because shit's not going down. So people have to scratch that itch to gamble. Right? Let's go to Arbitrum. Okay. Besides, and this is the other problem too, is that you have L2s and you have a lot of L2s and stuff where they really don't have that many projects and they're really just like, it's just basically like a secondary shop to a lot of other places, right? So USDC, ETH, okay, ARB, right? This is a little more serious. So we got Air Doge. And I'm waiting. VRK, Stargate token. Radiant. Okay. So it's like most of these tokens have already existed on Ethereum anyway. Now, obviously, Arbitrum's the main L2 token there and stuff like that. But this team has basically proven itself to be like a bunch of fucking assholes and it's fake democracy. Right? Interesting. Right? Now we go to Polygon, a chain run by, I almost said Muslim, by 13 Indians, right? That's the old joke. Right? This is more of a corporate chain. So you could tell, look, so at least what you could tell, like where there's some users, even though the users are right now, they want shit coins, right? There is really good tokens, but you have to be very deep into the ecosystem to know about it, right? With here, right? Look, there's action. That means there's still retail here. They want little shit coins and they're trying to rug them out of their capital, right? Here, kind of ghost town, you have more guys that are like very experienced or more, they're just essentially just trying to arb or just trying to make some decent yield, some little yield here and there on some capital, right? Base protocol, I think there is some cool stuff here, but it's a little dangerous because they can turn this whole chain off, right? Coinbase, which is not Coinbase. Gang, Shadow Money Wizard. Maybe I might buy this one. Wow. Hold up. Shadow Money Wizard Gang. Wow. Okay, that one might be funny.
The money may be made.
Yikes. Meme Land. That's still around. Wow. Aerodrome, that's a decent project. Let's see. Nothing. Optimism, right? Okay. Velodrome. Cool project. Optimism, of course, the token. Tarot's cool. Right? So it's just like this crazy. And Solana, right? I mean, we have to click on something. Look at this just fucking dog shit. ZK Sync, which is like the biggest, like if this chain is basically the biggest amount of fucking vaporware like ever. Now I think in terms of like projects on it, because like every time people launch projects on here, they're just doing it to create volume so they can possibly get more of an airdrop. They're just airdrop hunting. So a lot like ZK Sync absolutely would not be here if it wasn't where people are trying to farm airdrops on ZK Sync anyway. Yeah, and then Fallout Zone, if you put that comment up right there. So OP is basically Phantom 2.0. Yeah, I said OP is basically if Matic and Phantom had a baby, or if Ethereum and Phantom had a baby. Now let's keep going. Avalanche, my God. Bros, there's nothing on here. Just Trader Joe, AVAX, and then GMX. GMX is cool, but like, bros, there's nothing on here right now. And Pulse Chain. So look, now we're starting to get into some shit coins, right? Ooh, look at that. Mintra. Shout out to Mintra. Shout out to the gang. But so we got Mintra. So obviously there's not that much liquidity here just yet. There's like $23,000 of liquidity. Gerardo is not planning to launch the main website and everything like that for you to be able to stake your tokens, use Mintra to actually buy NFTs and all this stuff. That won't go live for another 7 days. So right now, people are just buying and trading the token, speculating, kind of like when it's exactly the same thing that happened when like the airdrop happened for Famous, or the same thing happened for Fiat. The token launched, no protocol, and then boom, protocol later on. Magic. It's like magic. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Casting spells.
I'm casting spells. Shadow magic. But you know, a lot of these. Let's see where DAI is. It's not $1 yet. How many zeros? Yeah, that's a lot of zeros. Let's see where we at. All right, let's look at the 4-hour. Yikes! Let's look at the daily. Yeah, back below a penny. Nice. Well, anyway, Tropa. At least we're up a little bit today. That's good. I just don't want people to lose money on this stuff. But hey, man, do what you want to do, basically, right? But there's the amount of just great projects on here. From like, I mean, like we got just like look, Pulse Chain, PulseX, the Hexes, Fame, Flux, Fiat, Mintra. We're gonna have liquid loans coming up. We got Power City coming up. 9-inch, the BBC token. Pause.
Hard on that paw.
hard on that pause. Maybe the Richard Hart wallet sometime in the next 2 years, possibly, if the SEC stuff chills out. So there is I mean, that's already a lot of projects already that are pretty decent. So you have a main L1 token, you have great exchanges, and this is the sort of thing that I'm talking about with some of the tribalism, is that some of these projects are launching, and then like people are talking shit about projects just because, one, they didn't buy a lot of it, or two, I mean, that's basically one of the main things. The main reason people talk shit about stuff, typically, outside of it just being an outright scam, which is like, it's pretty easy to tell a lot of times, but it's just, for one, if you're really busy, you don't care, like I, but sometimes they're just like, okay, you know, got to be careful here, because you might be like, yeah, let me put my life savings into a meme coin.
Why?
Interesting. Interesting, right? But hey, people want to speculate, and that's what the market wants to do. It's fine, but it's just the whole thing is like, I mean, it's kind of crazy the fucking drama that's been going. As soon as I leave YouTube for a bit, man, the amount of drama and the amount of shit talking and stuff like that's getting flinged everywhere in the Pulse Chain community, because obviously I'm as balls deep as I possibly can in that ecosystem. It's crazy, man. Like the amount of fucking telenovelas that people are creating, and like fanfics. The fanfics are crazy, dudes. Like they're secret chats and shit. Like, bro, they definitely, like, bro, of course they're like, it's like how can I say this? Like, people are conspiring. Of course they are. 1000% people are. But the thing is like, no way people are conspiring in some giant fucking chat where they're letting people in, like they're letting fucking just normal dudes to like token founders and all this other stuff in. Oh, thanks, Kyle. They're letting a bunch of these people in. Like, dude, that, like, no, bros. That shit doesn't happen. So, but the thing is, they're painting the narratives and stuff like that. Like, bro, like, yeah, it's pretty crazy and shit. Like, bro, trust me when I say this. People are people, and people talk shit about each other. It's kind of insane. I wish it wasn't that way and stuff. I mean, outside of a little chuckle and stuff, there's like, especially during this bull market, like the reason I had said certain things, like, I've been around crypto for a long time. I'm in Twitter places. I'm in Telegram chats. I'm in fucking Discords. I've been around in crypto almost 8 fucking years. And bro, people are fucking retarded. Like, I've literally like stood back, and like, I'm with Coffee on this, because like Coffee was just like, bro, this shit is stupid on everything. Is like, bro, I would say half of the fucking people you see and you see, like, a lot of the people you see on Twitter and stuff are like mentally unstable. And I don't know whether it's because they took some profits and they quit their job and they're like listless in life because they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves, or I literally think it's just because people aren't working and they're just like living off of crypto, and then their savings and their crypto keeps going down lower and lower and lower, and it's causing them to spaz the fuck out. Basically, I mean, it's It's kind of hilarious. I'm just so David, I'm talking about what's been going on in the last like 6-7 months, right? First of all, it was like doom only. Oh, fucking Pulse is never gonna fucking launch. Oh my god, Ethereum 2.0 is never going to happen. The Bitcoin ETF is never going to happen. Blah 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 blah. Just people fucking bitching, crying. Like it sucks. Yeah, you're right, bros. It sucks, bro. Like we've like what 2021, awesome. Maybe up until March for my guys, pretty cool. And then from there, we started going down 3 months after March and shit. Fucking all the FTX stuff. Luna collapses, FTX collapses, Voyager collapse. I mean, bros, apocalypse happened. People have become, yeah, exactly. Fallout Zone's right. Like they become professional Twitter posters. And what have we been doing? What has the Moon Gang been doing? What has the Moon Gangers doing? We've been in the cut. We've been striking when opportunities present themselves. We've been accumulating. We were the only group telling people, Miguel, I made some money. Should I quit my job? I said, no. Are you going to go professional? Are you going to be streaming 24/7 about crypto? No. Then don't quit your job. Do you hate your job? No, I don't mind my job. It's just, yeah, I have some free time. Then take less hours. Chill the fuck out for a little bit. Enjoy yourself. Don't quit that job. And bro, the amount of thank yous I've gotten for, bro, like it's crazy, dude. People moving to different, this is not a dig at like people moving to Puerto Rico, but this is like people like, bro, the amount of people that I know that moved to Puerto Rico and are telling me they fucking hate it and are moving back or are waiting until like their 3-year stint is done so they can move back. Because if you move to Puerto Rico, and this is for a lot of other countries as well, but specifically Puerto Rico, if you move to Puerto Rico, you have to stay there 3 years. If not, if you leave and renege on that shit, you have to pay back taxes on all the money that you didn't pay taxes on. The amount of people that were hardcore Hexicans that were talking shit about Richard, bros, it's fucking crazy. He's abandoned us. Like, bro, the SEC is after his fucking ass. He's fucking watching his ass. So because it's even worse if Richard goes down for the SEC, it's worse for all, bro. You want a bear market? Wish that. And that's the crazy shit too. It's like, but the thing is, like, everyone gets caught up in this. I remember seeing token founders shitting on Richard with like, and like, imagine this. I launch a project on Ethereum. It's a successful project. And then I'm wishing Ethereum failed. So what? So what? All my users and myself can be poor? It's insane, dudes. Like, come on, man. It's straight insanity what's going on. You know, it's like, I want Rich. Yeah, Richard's fucking stupid. He should have done this and this. He's going to be arrested. Ha ha ha. You see, you should have listened to me. You should have sacked for my coin. Or you should have done this shit. Or you should have done that shit. You should have bought my meme coin. You know. And then let's say Richard goes to jail. Oh, fuck you guys. Sorry. It just didn't work out. Pulse chain failed. And what? They walk away with the sack money? Bros. Now, I think Richard's going to win. Now, there's a couple scenarios. I think Richard's going to win. I truly do. I think they're going to drop it. But even in the worst case, I think Richard might even, knowing kind of how Richard is a little bit, I think I could sort of see a catch me if you can attitude maybe. But you know, so, I mean, there's a reason he's got his Twitter like that, I'd imagine, because like if you look at his Twitter, right? There's, you basically, to get served, they can find a way. So if they can't serve you in real life, what they can do is that they can get a court order and then they can announce it on Twitter, and they said that way. But because he's put on his Twitter that like, hey, I don't read my Twitter, I don't do this, I don't do that, I only interact with people in person, it's making it hard to catch him, right? But the SEC is losing case after case because what happens is these Bitcoin ETF cases, if they go to the Supreme Court is actually, look, the Supreme Court is king of everything. They're the judge. They're the real judges, and whatever they say go, it trumps everything. but it has to get to their level. So the whole thing is the SEC is running in this gray zone. They're able to operate and do a lot of fuck shit. Like they've been fucking with crypto. They've been allowing things to pass. Oh my, like in 2017, we're fucking pumping, right? We're going to 20. We're at 18,000. Then literally the U.S. Treasury asked the SEC to pass this shit, and they pass they passed futures trading for Bitcoin so they can short the fuck out of Bitcoin, and they crash the price. Incredible. So what happens is, so right now it's a big gray zone. They like there's no real rules with it because it's all loosey goosey, right? So because it's so loosey goosey, the SEC can overstep their fucking bounds of what they can do because there's no real rules on it. But if the Supreme Court rules that they can do this, they've now lost an incredible amount of power. Because what happens is, if they just allow the things to happen, they kind of like imagine like you have like I have 10 feet of rope, right? And I have 10 feet of rope right now. But if I go to Supreme Court and I lose that case, I'm left with 2 feet of rope now. God damn it. Or I let this one pass and I still keep about 7 feet of rope. So it is this whole thing where like, fuck, we passed that one, shit. So it's this thing where like they'll keep more power by just letting it pass. So this is why like we are going to have the Bitcoin ETFs now inevitable. Like it's going to end up happening, right? The Bitcoin ETF is not priced in. This is proven by the price is what happened. Like literally, we were at like $28,000 Bitcoin. We had a fake report from Cointelegraph. The price pumped to $31,000 in 10 minutes and dumped back down, right? But we're now sitting at 20. Share the screen, Kyle. So right now we're right now we're in Normieville, and right now we're at 29,100. Look at that shit. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We got Ethereum at 1587. Now, there's a guy. What the fuck's his name? Big TA guy. Oh, Benjamin Cohen, right? Benjamin Cohen's like pushing this big thing. So right now the Bitcoiners are pushing this huge thing right now where they're like, everyone's like, fuck Ethereum, buy Bitcoin. So this is why we're getting a lot of strength right now. But this typically happens anyway around the halving and stuff like that, is that you have in terms of the Bitcoin dominance, which is right here, we're at 49%, basically almost 50% of all the market cap of crypto, $1.1 billion. Almost half of it's basically half of it is Bitcoin. At some point, that'll top out probably around the Bitcoin ETF, and then from there you'll have a massive amount of it kind of recorrect back into Ethereum and into altcoins. And this is why people are squirming. Most ecosystems are hurting and stuff, but the thing is, the beautiful thing is that Bitcoin and Ethereum rise. When these pump, the rest of the market has more capital to work with, and like the rising tides lift all boats, right? Things have been. I mean, we're in a good spot right now, and Bitcoin, Ethereum wise, this is a great time to be accumulating. Obviously, we were telling you guys to be buying. Right now, it's a great time to be buying Bitcoin or Ethereum. Honestly, honestly, Ethereum's more of a deal than Bitcoin, just off the rip, just because it's so weak right now relative to Bitcoin, right? If I go on Ethereum right now, right, and okay, whatever, and I put down, let's put 29,000. I'll be super nice, 29,200, right? So right now, for one Bitcoin, you can get about 18.4 Ethereum right now. So one Bitcoin gets me about roughly 18 Ethereum. That'll probably increase. Pro tip: it'll probably increase to somewhere between 22 to 25 at the top of the Bitcoin dominance. And then what's going to end up happening is this shit will go all the way down to 8 to 10 when this shit starts rocketing off. Because as soon as you have a Bitcoin ETF happens, there's a good chance somewhere in 2025 you can have a Ethereum spot ETF. Clip that shit. And when that happens, bros, the conservative all-time high for Ethereum is $8,000. Realistically, we're looking at $12,000 to $14,000 Ethereum, right? If we get this Ethereum ETF, Ethereum spot ETF, bro, $25,000 to motherfucking dollars. I ain't gonna tell you what Bitcoin's gonna be at. Hit a Pepe. Shish.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened to me. We were nothing. I don't even need your love. But you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Sheesh. Beautiful, man. Ethereum's still very affordable. I would, look, if you're brand new to the crypto game or you've been stacking up a lot of Pulse Chain and stuff like that, you guys caught the lows in the Pulse Chain. It's still shit. Pulse Chain's still really cheap. So is PulseX. I mean, fuck, man. Like everything's still on discount. Really, there's really great prices on everything. It's just buy. Work as many hours as you possibly can. Do as many side jobs as you can. Expand your business as much as you can. Do what you can within reason to try to acquire as much assets as possible. Because I promise you this. Riddle me this, chat. Is the government more likely to print money or not print money? Because let me tell you this. I left YouTube for a month. And Palestine and the boys are fighting now. Let me say that again. I leave this holy land of YouTube, and a war that hasn't been started since the 1950s or 60s erupted the minute I left.
Litecoin Moses for real.
They do fuck shit when you're sleeping. Corey, god damn, bro. Anyway. Now. Let me tone it down a little bit. Look. As an American, as God-fearing American who was born here on this great soil, who has lived the American dream, who was not born into riches, that made himself rich with his own two hands. Not without help, of course. Think that this war is retarded. This shit is just another money printing operation. Now, and the sad shit is all this money printing is so these fucking politicians and these war companies and the top brass of each country makes off like fucking bandits. And who suffers? The people.
Raytheon about to make
real Jewish people, real Palestinians. Kids die, women die. But these dollars hurt. Just racketeering, brothers. I mean, it's sad, dude. Like, you don't win in war. You just take everyone takes L's in war. It's horrible. Biden over here is scrambling. I mean, he's Luffy Gear 5. I mean, Looney Tunes energy running as fast as he fucking can to try to be able to print money before Trump beats his ass. His dyslexic, old-timers, spastic ass. Yo, this election is so pathetic. Trump doesn't even have to show up to the fucking debates.
He already knows.
He said, y'all fucking mixtape rappers.
He said, y'all on that piff.
He said, y'all mixtape rappers. Y'all SoundCloud rappers. Y'all even got mixtapes. You don't even got a single. Y'all just got one feature that your boy gave to barely. So what Biden is doing, he's flying over to Israel, right? Trying to pass $100 billion bill to fund Ukraine, Zelensky, Israel, and the border, which is already paid for, that he hasn't just built. The border shit's a lie. 100. So let's see. Take the border. Okay, out of that billion, $1 billion will go to the border because he says fuck the Mexicans, right? And it's mostly Guatemalans and people down there. It's not as many Mexicans as you think that's coming down. It's mostly people like it.
Also Chinese.
Also, there is some Chinese and stuff. Like I'm with the border security stuff, right? But still, now, you know how bad it's getting at the border. The Sinaloa cartel just recently said that they're fucking gonna kill anyone that's selling fentanyl. He said this shit's crazy. Cuba, bros, homies, the Sinaloa cartel is saying, this fentanyl shit's getting out of hand. These Chinese, the Mexican connects are saying, these Chinese motherfuckers are out of pocket.
Yup.
So let me break down the mathematication. The girl math. The mathematication real quick of where Biden is doing with this $100 billion. Okay. 40 billion of that is going to be given to kickbacks. So it's going to be overpayments to companies, or it's literally going to be funneled through them. So it's basically the money's going to be paid to. So imagine you transfer $40 billion to a country, right? Like Zelensky, the Ukraine. That $40 billion will go to the Ukraine. More than half of it, they'll send it back or give it to corporations who then can give it off to these presidents or these politicians as speaking engagements and stuff. And then the rest of it, then the other 20 billion will be then spent on US companies to buy our stuff. So essentially, this is really like a $50 billion spending program and a stimulus for like the war machine. And the other half is just basically they're going to steal that money off to whatever things that they're going to do with it. And then what's going to end up happening? A couple of people are going to make a shit ton of money off this, and a lot of people are going to die. And it's really sad. It's really, really sad, man. Because the average them boys, they ain't doing shit, bro. They're just trying to live their life. The average guy in Palestine is trying to live his life. Bro, the average guy on the planet isn't even getting laid. Teenage virginity is at an all-time high.
Not for me.
Shut the fuck up. The average person doesn't even have $500 in their savings account. This is why I always play at the beginning of my streams all the times. Money isn't real. Spend it. I mean, it's a joke, right? But this is some sad shit right here. I'm going to tell you two things. Fidelity came out with a report that their most successful investors were investors that the Fidelity didn't know that died. And they just kept their money in the market. And two, now this is even a sadder effect. Most people are so bad at saving money that they're better off. Well, this is so fucked. People are so better off. You're better off investing into crypto, losing half of it, and you still at the end of the year will have more money than you've ever saved ever. Sadness. Not even winning money, losing half. Losing less than you do in divorce. And you still end up with more money than you've ever had ever. Bro, people are so bad at saving, bro. Literally, people think I'm lying, bros, when I say $20 at a time. You save $100 a day. That's $36,500 a year that you can save. $7,200, $25 a day. $20 a day. If you break it down, like how do you need an elephant? One bite at a time. Dollar cost crypto. Little niblets here and there. But Miguel, the fees. Bros. Look, If you're lucky, for every $10 you spend, if you're lucky, you'll pay 5%. But on average, you're going to pay probably somewhere between 20 to 10. But it's kind of it's the cost of doing business, right? But like you think it didn't cross my mind when I was DCing $20 at a time, right? When I was DCing $20 at a time, because that's all I could do. That's all I could spare. Maybe one day I was lucky I could do 50. I'm like, holy shit, I'm rolling in crypto now, right? That $20, they would charge me $2, $2.99 on that $20. That DCC is so happy now today that I did that because those $18 that I put in changed my life. It made me work harder. It made me think of ways. So there's a really famous story about like Andrew Tate and stuff, that when they were up against the wall, they needed to come up with some money. What they did is, like, Andrew went to the casino. He lost the money they had to try to win more money. So he locked himself inside of his room for days and days and days to think of a way to do it. And then he managed to think of a business idea, and it made them millions and changed their fucking lives. So when you're put, not saying your boats are burned, but when you're in the position where, like, I need to get it. Let me ask you this. When do you see a crackhead without crack?
Ain't wrong.
When you, bros, crackheads always find a way. If you really want it, you can get it. I'm telling you right now, man. This is the time. This is the moment right here. These are the moments right now. I'm telling you, man. Where, like, you're never going to be happy with what you did 100%. Because, like, oh, I could have levered out this. I could have done more crazy stuff. I could have sold a car. I could have done that. Could have sold my wife into slavery. Whatever. The small things, right? If there's a will, there's a way. But the 80% of it, 60% of it, 80% of it is just showing the fuck up and doing it. The amount of people that I meet, like, oh yeah, I wanted to get into crypto. But why haven't you? I'm here to help. I'm going to help you. I've helped on onboarded a lot of people, but still, you get in when it's not sexy. And this is the thing. You're not going to hear this shit from the fucking dudes that are shilling you fucking meme coins and shit coins and pipe dreams and shit. This isn't a fucking pipe dream. We're on so many bros. We're so many cycles in, dude. I mean, Bitcoin 2009 to 11 to 2013, 14, then from there 17, then 21, 25, 26, maybe 24. And there'll be more and more and more cycles. And they'll say you just got lucky. This is why I've made the Citadel. This is why I've made the Citadel, you guys. This is why I made the Citadel with Charlie and stuff like that. Look, through that thing, we've been able to tell people about fight clubs. We've been able to tell people about current events through the crypto mindset courses as well. We've been able to take advantage of so many fucking opportunities. Little seeds that I did at the end of 21, 22 that are now bearing fruit. I mean, I did this a joke. I was trying to make a joke out of this and stuff like that. Like, oh, I sacked for this coin 2 years ago. It's basically free girl math. Oh, I used all-time high hex to buy into a sacrifice. Oh well, it's free coins now. Girl math. The amount of people that told me that they look, I understand some sacks are dumb, some are really good. It's a mixed bag. But let me tell you this. I know a ton of people that didn't sack, that didn't do this, that didn't put anything away. Why? Because people are notoriously bad at putting money away and saving money. A lot of people the amount of people that I know that had bags, not just in Hex, but I knew guys that had made fortunes in Luna, people who made money in Celsius, people who made money in fucking like AVAX, Solana, Phantom, the gamut, NFTs, Hex don't even have 95% of what they had. Not that just their coins went down. They don't have the coins. They don't got the cash. They don't got the bitches. They don't even got the house. They didn't help their parents. They didn't do shit. Couch surfing. Full of spite. Angry. Full of vinegar and piss. Smelling like shit. And some of us, Louis Vuitton Dons. Man, you help people, good things happen. Yeah, no video vixens, I guess. But the amount of people that I talked to that happened, not to that level, but like they did sack. They're still in a better position because like they're right. They fucked up the bear market, right? But at least they had their pulse chain, their pulse X. They had these sacks. They had these coins. They're still playing. They're in the game. This game is a game of fucking attrition. Attrition. The amount of people that are here that are with me back in the day that aren't here now. Fuck. That sucks. And you try to help them. And you try to tell them. You help them out. You give them some money and shit to try to help them out because you're a good person. And they still fuck it up. Hit an old school Pepe for us, Kyle. Tippy top. There we go. Bros, the amount of shit that I got, the amount of shit that I got. Why are you having Dylan and Buck on? Why do you like Mintra? Why do you like Pulse Chain? Why do you like Ethereum? XRP's the way. Why don't you like XRP? Why do you hate XRP? Why did you put any money into Solana? Why did you buy Cardano? Because I like money. Because I'm not a fucking peasant. That slavery mentality is what keeps y'all fucking poor.
Shekel wenches.
You got to take shots. I'm not saying being retarded. Half the portfolio in Ether, Bitcoin, mixture of the two. You're going to do A-okay. You take some good shots on some projects, maybe 40% of the portfolio, and then you fucking launch shit on 10% of that portfolio plus. In the beginning, it's less coins, and as you get more money, you can play around with more stuff, right? Jimmy's still here. He's still in the game. Shout out to Jimmy, an OG right here, man. Fallout Zone, man. Shit, let's see what's in the chat right now, man. Sheesh. Shout out to Jimmy. Let's see. There's some Kylo Trend guy. No, I'm joking.
Hey.
The Herc. Daniel Camaro. Pablo Escobar. Shout out to Pablo, baby. Sheesh. Paul Sachs. Red 3 Gamer. Brother 64. Harley. Blue Jay. Sheesh. And I will be going through, if you want a question answered and stuff, because I'll be getting to an AMA portion of this in a minute for you guys. Obviously do a super chat. All super chats will be read. Melvin T. Wow, I kind of fucked that one up. Sorry, I'm reading this from really far away. Compton 310. I think I already said the Herc, but still. Scott Connor. Scott Malkinson. King of Jacks. Dude, so many people, man. Tin Top. Corey Rugforth. Malabanda. Lulu Delu Double G. My God. John Anderson, what's up, G? One of the tallest Hexagons. Super Hex win. Brother. Damn, Tony Yayo. No. Oxiden. Shout out Matty Allen. Charles Warren. TechFly, Optimus Timeline. I can keep going. Hex Logic, Eduardo. Oh, I moved. Where is it? Eduardo Mendoza, Hex Mining Hodler, Vic Fitch. And this one is going to be hard for me to pronounce. I'm going to say Z just because I can't say it. Put it on the chat for a second just so you can put. Amen, brother. May your only pain be champagne. And may our bags pump. Matt T. Share, Dugginator. That's actually a funny one. Dugginator. Yeah, we can keep going. Crypto Chronic Bros. Dude, it just keeps going. But all right, put us all the way down, but man. Put us all the way down. Let's go to the new comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. Hex Monkey, Hexadecimal, Casey. What's up? Shout out Hexadecimal. And I'm going to be doing a lot of streams. I'm going to be doing a lot of interviews. There's a bunch of stuff on the backlog. I got a stream that I'm going to be doing with KG and stuff from internet wallet money and stuff like that. A bunch of cool stuff, man. Let's see what this says. All right. This is going to be my first bull run. Wonder whether I should go all in or at least 60% on the Pulse chain ecosystem. Obviously, that's a personal decision. If you are first in, I'd get your feet wet with some Ethereum first and then play around with that. At the very, if you're going like all in or 50-60%, I mean, I'd probably lean towards personally, I'd do a 50-50 split. And as you get more comfortable and you see more opportunities, then maybe you can go in a little deeper and stuff. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're hyper paying attention to that ecosystem and you're willing to hold, because it's going to be a bumpy ride, obviously. But that Ethereum is a nice little backstop because if something bad happens or or just something happens and stuff like that, you have this, you have cash here to make a pivot, and then you can take some opportunities where other people, they'll just get rinsed. James, shout out, man. Still here, man. Still trying to finish webinar 617, man, this morning. Replay gang, shout out, brother. The Herc, man. Sheesh. What's going on, brother? They say we're in here to win, man. Heck yeah, we are. GameFi is life. That's right. Eduardo Mendoza just bought my first bag of Hex. Champion status. Yeah. But yeah, man. So, all right. I guess we should check Kyle. Here, let me share my screen. Give me 1 second. The old gold pulse that came. So if we look at this ecosystem right now, right, we're at 46 on Pulse right now, decent price. 12 on PulseX, basically $1 on incentive token, and Hex right now currently is at 86% of a penny, and yeah, that's including eHex, we're about 1.3 cents. Not bad. I think we're at 40% of a penny on eHex, which had a nice little pump recently, which is pretty nice. So pretty good. There's just so much good shit, man. I mean, honestly, like I think I said this before I left. Like my first real big DCA in terms of like me, because I sacked already, was I did DCA at like 10, basically at a 9. This is at 12. So at 9 I bought a little bit more, and it is getting kind of stupid now to the point where, like, obviously the reason there hasn't been updates is because the Richard stuff. November 28th. There's 2 big important dates coming up. November 1st, we've got the, let me see if I can get the CPI up here. All right. Right. We got the Federal Open Market Committee happening November 1st. And we are going to find, more than likely, we're going to have a interest rate hike of 25 basis points. I still believe that we're going to have 2 more. But it could be that we just have 1 more and then that's it, and we're pausing for a good chunk of time. But the inflation looks like it's kind of stepping up. I mean, I was kind of surprised to hear this when you shot the mic. But I mean, dude, the UK is still in massive inflation right now as well. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of a crazy sort of thing. I don't really believe that they're going to raise in December 13th, just because it's just getting a little too close to the holiday weekends and stuff like that. And it's just it'd be kind of, I think it would just be a little distasteful to do it there, but they just want to finish it up this year. More than likely, we're probably going to have one either in, this isn't the right dates, but as an example, there's somewhere in March or February in terms of like the next meeting. So November 1st is going to be this really big level, because if we don't have an increase, that's pretty bullish. That means we're going to have it much later on, but I still believe we are going to go to like 6% for the interest rates, unless Jerome says otherwise. But it looks like we are going to a 6% interest rate, and that's 50 more basis points of increases, two more hikes. Or if they do it in one more, that'd be pretty nice. I mean, that could be something in order just to shock the market one last time, is to do a 50-point increase just to like shock it, to hopefully try to control the CPI a little bit more. And from there, they could start lowering the rates down sometime in late 2024. And then continue decreasing the rates in 2025, which is going to be pretty good for real estate. So it all depends. Like the low for the real estate market could be somewhere, maybe if they really lag this out, it could be Q3, Q4 of 2025. But if they go with the certain schedule they have now, you could start seeing kind of real estate really bottom out sometime in like the Q1 of 2025. And then the summer months will pick back up, and then the prices could stay stagnant, but start going up. It'll stop going down from there. What did he say? One more, not two. MA. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's just they've hinted. I mean, the thing is, they've hinted at increasing rates a little bit more and stuff like that. Not just one, but we'll have to definitely see, man. I mean, for one more is definitely in the cards, but I'm kind of feeling two. Personally, at least from what I'm seeing right now. Yeah. So let me put this right here. Perfect. Yeah. So Kyle, let's start reading some of the super chats real quick. And read them out, Kyle.
All right, we got Corey Rudenforth, DCC. My granddad kicked the bucket, getting 5K. If I buy Pulse, will I be a millionaire in 2025? And rail hella bitches in his memory. Glad you're back on YouTube.
Corey, you're very out of pocket. Holy shit. He's like, my granddad kicked the pocket.
Now it's time to be out of pocket.
Big homie left me 5 G's. How do I shellackle this into a fortune? Well, if this 5K is just like you're gonna be YOLO it, yeah, Pulse might be a good one. Yeah, Pulse will be a really great one. You might do like Pulse and then do another L1, something like that. Because if you put it if you're just trying to go for like crazy, I mean, you're just trying to go for a dumb amount of X's, you're just gambling. I mean, you could put like half of it into Phantom and stuff. It's gamble. I think that one's going to recover. They got some big news coming out pretty soon. FVM probably. Or you can put it. I mean, it's just really speculating on that capital stuff. I mean, you'll do pretty good with Pulse Chain. I believe P Hex would do pretty good as well. You could make some really good money off that. I believe, but yeah. Thank you, man. I'm glad to be back on YouTube too. Missed you guys. What's the next one, man?
Okay, then we have Hex Mining Holder. Appreciate all the hard work you do, DCC. Respect and SOSZ about the shitty Forex.
Okay, sure, brother. Thank you, brother. Let's see. I appreciate the hard. Yeah, no, dude. Hey, thank you so much, man. I'm glad to be back on YouTube, man. There's a lot of shit I'm gonna be talking about. All right, Kyle. Next one.
Okay, then we have Magnus Maximus. Magnus with the Magnums checking in. Girl math equals condoms don't count. We're going balls deep in the DGen plays. Looking good, DCC.
Hey, thank you, brother, man. Condom wallets do condom wallets. Now, there's something that I always joke around about, but anytime you're messing around with it, especially like a new project, a new sacrifice, a new whatever the hell you're doing, brand new wallet, virgin wallet, that way it's not connected to any of your previous funds. Most hacks happen because you're using the same old wallet for fucking everything, and at some point you'll make some mistake. Gotcha, bitch. And it's gone.
And it's all gone.
What's gone? Your savings, they're gone. But I just deposited in this crypto project, and it's gone. Shit. But thanks, Magnus, man. I appreciate it, brother. I've been working out every fucking day, dude. I'm going after it for sure, bro.
Fuck yeah. Now we got the Herc. We're in this to win this. GameFi is life.
GameFi is life, bro. There's some great shit, bro. Yo, as a matter of fact, Kyle, share my screen for 1 second. Yo, join the Citadel, man, dude. The amount of stuff, dude. The amount of shout out to all my fight clubs. I don't know if you know, you know. But the amount of, like, when Mintra launches, we're gonna be talking about strategy in here. When Liquid Loans launches, we're gonna be talking about strategies in here. We're gonna be talking about all things DeFi, some new plays. I bought some new coins that are not Pulse Chain related outside of there. I've made some inroads in that. I bought a little Cardano. I bought some other stuff. I recently just bought more. I made my first big DCA into Phantom at 17 cents. I'm making moves out here. I've invested my money from ThorSwap, a portion of it into a new coin. We'll be talking about that pretty soon and stuff, and to guys in the Citadel and a bunch of other places and stuff. But you're only going to get it in here. I'm ramping up the amount of. I'm literally ramping up the amount of content that I'm doing for the Citadel with voice chats. We're going to be doing a lot more webinars, and it's one of the best places. If you didn't get into the last crypto mindset course, get in here. Every month that you're in this, you get $50 off the next crypto mindset course, and stacks on itself. Literally, we had guys that had been in here for a whole year, got $600 off the course, paid in crypto, got $750 off that course. They paid $150 for the crypto mindset course. Sheesh.
There you go.
And we did this for you guys, so it's just we were trying to concentrate the chats to have the most lively chats in there. It's a really good place. You can ask a lot of good questions. If it's your first time in crypto, get into the Citadel. It's in my link tree on my Instagram, my YouTube, my Twitter. I'm verified everywhere. Follow me everywhere. It's down below in the description box, and I'll link it in the chat as well.
But pin it in the comments.
You get a weekly newsletter with this that we talk about some of the top coins that we're looking at with news and events. A lot of cool stuff in there, as well as just some afterthoughts that we end up doing, or just some a special little highlight on something that we're looking at. The on-chain analytics, the fundamentals, and the charts as well. It's pretty freaking awesome, bro. For $98 a month, man, that is insanity. There's 350 degenerates in there and climbing. It's the army. Not the Navy. Fuck that. It's the army. It's the Space Force and the Marines. Yeah. Dude, but you can take me down, Kyle. But it's kind of hilarious. The discrimination against the Navy is insane, bro. God damn, dude. They basically protein as like fairies.
It's pretty fucking bad.
It's pretty fucking funny, bro. Was it like crayon eaters for the Marines, and then like the Army dude is just like pissed off at life.
Hey, but they got that charger though.
Yeah. He got that charger though.
Okay. Then we got Compton from the 310.
Yeah.
I doubted for a bit of taking the crypto mindset course, saving.
Wow, a surprise Pikachu face. Hold up. I hurt my feelings. Okay, go ahead. Say it again. Start from the beginning, Kyle.
Okay. I doubted for a bit taking the crypto mindset course and saving the money for Pulse and Pulse X, but I took it and I don't regret it. Awesome course. You think we'll see another dip in the market?
More. Yes, definitely we will at some point. We are expecting some dip. There's no way. Hey, if I'm wrong, yay. Hey, if there's now, let me see. There will definitely now. I'm gonna try to Kramer this shit. There will definitely be a dip in the market. There wasn't a dip the entire year. Fuck yes. I'm a psychologist. I would love it if there was a dip in the market. We just pump straight from here. Evil laugh. I'm fully convinced, bro. The guy like Mad Money Kramer, he's 100% probably working for some, like, I think this is how they do it, is that they have him say the secret plans. They just have him say the opposite so people know what the plan is. If literally, I would pay Jim Cramer to say, don't take the crypto mindset course. Oh my fucking God, bro. If Jim Cramer said, don't get into crypto and don't get in the crypto mindset course, bros, I'd be like, you guys, I made it. We made it. Yo, this is Tuscany water, bros. Mama, I made it out the hood. I'm out, brother. Oh my God. I'd be talking like this. Dude,
Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Now, GG33, Gary the Numbers Guy, and Charlie, these degenerate motherfuckers, are gambling against each other. Charlie's got a $20,000 bet that Bitcoin will hit $100,000 in the next 2 years. GGC, fuck that shit. It's going to hit 99. We will see who's right in 2 years, you guys. I think December of 2020, December of 2025. We got a $20,000 wager, man. Two behemoths in the financial game or in the numerology game or whatever. Crazy, you guys, just crazy. I'm on Charlie's side, of course. I do believe that in 2 years, yeah, bros, with the ETF and all this other stuff, bros, yeah. I'd be shocketh. If shooketh, trumpeth. I don't know. That if literally, like, if we didn't hit 100,000 this time around, we're probably ranging 105 to like 165 in that range there. That'd be kind of like bare minimum where we're gonna hit. But if this was a really bearish cycle, let's just say like, damn, shit we were just not pumping. We'd be probably 80,000. 90,000, kind of like GG was kind of thinking, but shit, we took it. So hit the like button, you guys. So Kyle, let's go on with the more super chats, man. Let's go through it. Let's see. Someone said, so I sold my house in the fiat store. I think someone earlier says I mortgaged my house on fiat earlier today. Yikes.
Okay, we got
No, super chats, Kyle.
Oh, we already caught up with the super chat.
Oh, he caught up with the super chats? Okay, perfect then. Oh, those was on my side. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, my bad. Okay, go ahead, Kyle.
Okay, trying to find that question again. Okay, we got the reliable golfers. When do you think the beginning of the bull run will be?
We're already in it, bro. We've been in it since November of 2022. It doesn't feel like it, but my bank account does. We bought big. We were like, I was screaming. Ethereum's at $800, $700. Buy. Drill. You know. $800 Ethereum. Some of you guys in our chat bought $700 Ethereum. $1,000 Ethereum, bro. Myron bought $1,000 Ethereum. Walter Fresh bought $1,000 Ethereum. Waller, Rolo, everybody in the red pill space bought the lows. We're at a 2x on Bitcoin. We're at 2x on Ethereum right now. And that's not even talking about all the coins I launched already that people could have done. We're in it already. We're just going to hit into the more interesting part of it where we're going to start going. We're going to finally start really going up. We're about to hit into a 2020 year. We're going to have our DeFi summer. Maybe it's DeFi fall. Maybe it's DeFi spring. But still, we're going to have a resurgence of projects. I've been putting money. Into. I just recently started putting money into. I bought a little bit of Cardano. I bought a little bit of Phantom recently. A good chunk actually. I took a little bit off of my. So I bought some Solana. Did okay with it. I think Kyle, you muted my screen.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good on your.
Oh, okay. Okay. So literally, I bought some Solana, not near the lows, but very close to it. It's in the teens. It went up to the 20s marks. I took some profits there, rebought back in, and then from there I was like, holy shit, you know what? With this bad news with Phantom, there's an opportunity. And so I transferred like more than half of my Solana into Phantom at 17 cents. And then I bought a little bit more Phantom there as well. Because I think that's a good opportunity, as well as there's going to be some unlocks and then some stuff with Solana. So I'm going to let that shit get sorted out. But still, Miguel, 88 or Solana. I think they're both going to do really good. I mean, 88 is just going to be the slow burner and stuff like that, but I think it's going to do pretty good. And then we got Solana. The VCs haven't given up on it. It's going to come back, but it's just like there's not much to talk about inside their ecosystems too much, right? I think you have a little bit more action, probably like slight action, maybe in Cardano's ecosystem than you do Solana's right now, because you really can't trust. And this is the problem, is that there's a loss of trust as a consumer and as a like retail, right? In the Solana ecosystem. Like, why? Like, fucking nobody made money. Bro, let me tell you, Phantom's ecosystem, you made money, right? I'm talking about like ecosystems. At the time, Hex didn't have an ecosystem, right? It just had Hex at the time, right? So what ecosystems did you actually make money on? So you made some money on some BNB token, on some of the BNB stuff. Okay, there's one. AVAX, you had Trader Joe, and you had a couple other projects on there that people did make money on that. Okay, cool. Phantom. Fuck, so many tokens. Let me think. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. I mean, basically, I mean, like, really, like, people made a fortune on PancakeSwap. People made a fortune on Hex. People made some money was made on the L1 tokens, but a lot of the underlying ecosystem tokens, because they didn't really have retail and they really nothing was really going on. It was just traders trading against themselves. No, not much money was made there. And then on 2, you had a bunch of these fucking crazy sharks with like 3 Arrows Capital and fucking you know, that basic cuck dude, what's his name? Sam Bankman-Fried from FTX, right? He was just fucking leveraging long and fucking just fucking up everything and stuff. He basically, like, we found out and stuff that one of the reasons why things got so bad on Polkadot for their ecosystem too, because Polkadot, some big money was starting to be made there, but guess what happened? Sam Bankman-Fried invested into a lot of projects on Polkadot and yanked them and hurt them. And then from there, also, there's like reports and stuff that this is the word on the street that I've heard, that he because the Reef and a couple of these other projects that decided to talk back to them and stuff, he made it a point in time to stop other VCs from putting money into Polkadot's ecosystem tokens. Fucking crazy shit, man. Spiteful motherfuckers. Imagine this. Right? A guy hires you. He pays you his paycheck, takes his gun out, robs you, and then basically goes beats up your uncle because you fucking call the cops on him. That's a fucked up. That's basically what happened. Jesus. And then you went to jail for it because he threatened your uncle. He threatened your uncle, saying that if he doesn't take the charge, then I'm gonna fuck up your fucking grandma.
California law.
Damn, man, down bad. Now, Karn's got a good one here, right? Shout out to Karn, big OG, son. Huh. My man sounded like Hex was protected by not being involved with those beauty cloud chasing VCs. Yeah, it's what happens is, like, you had a lot more like actual guys just starting projects from the floor versus like and then maybe VCs came in a little later. Some did have a little bit of VC money, but you had more of an organic ecosystem. This is the same thing I'm seeing in the Polshian ecosystem. This is why I'm so happy. Like, regardless or not, even though, like, I'm sure I'm not happy with people investing in some projects here and there, but dude, I'm happy they're there. Because, like, it shows that we really do have an ecosystem. There's people that really care and shit. I mean, I'm gonna be here. This is one of the big things that, whether like people try to race this and shit, because it's all Pulse Chain, it's not about Hex anymore, right? Man, the amount of cocksucking people are gonna do the moment Richard comes back on YouTube. The moment he comes back on YouTube, the amount of dick sucking and the amount of like, oh look, I still have my Bible. It's right here. Chapter 2, verse 3. Cuck Riddericus. When Richard returns, my t-shirts grow long. Hilarious. Now, yeah, it's crazy we didn't see $10,000 BT. Guess what? We wouldn't, because look, like, mathematication wise, right? Tops are a little harder to get, but bottoms are usually really easy, right? In term with the price charts. So what happened was the people at FTX were the ones selling the price down to $20,000. So the reason Bitcoin crashed to $20,000 is because they stole their users' funds and were market selling BTC into the market to crash the price below $20,000. And every time the price kept crashing, but the crashing or trying to pump past $20,000, they kept trying to crash it. Literally, Sam was like, "Hey, yo, honey, bitch, dump it." And now she's ratting on him. Chinese imperial harem. She's like, "Oh, how did I know? I had no idea this could have happened. I have no idea." Bitch, you were right. Bitch. Yo, fat bitches need to shut the fuck up. Yo, bitch was writing blogs, novels, fan fictions about fucking and sucking Sam, the developer, and the other developer. And she couldn't decide which cock she liked best. Doesn't matter if she's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 10. Hashtag don't trust women. No, I'm joking. No. But look, this is why I tell you guys, you gotta take the red pill. You gotta be red pill aware, right? We're the red pill of finance, but you gotta take the red pill. But man, the amount of simping that I've seen, not just in the Hex community, in crypto in general, bro, it's unfathomable. Once you've taken the pill and you've seen the simping, bro, it's just incredible. You see the game they're running. If she's not in the same city as you, how are you gonna fuck? Now, outside of some specific cases like my boy Mike and stuff, from like Mike and stuff, when he has MOA and stuff, and you're able to make friends with some of these chicks and stuff, but they're basically like the way. I mean, I'm not talking for him. I'm talking about myself. The way it looks like to me is basically you can have friends, but these friends are essentially giving you status to get more bitches. So it's sort of like you're sort of sacrificing on the altar. I will sacrifice this pussy because this pussy shall get me 20 pussies. and this is what, like, now whether they admit this or not, this is what some of them are doing. And then at some point you get so much sauce that you're kind of lost in the sauce, but then you're so lost in the sauce that you know how to make the sauce. And because you can make the sauce, people want to know how you make sauce. You start selling sauce. And then what happens is, because you can come to parties and you can be in places when you can have so much, because you be the type of guy where, like, man, I already got so much women already that I got pussy coming out of my pockets. I got pussy coming out of my jeans. I got it coming out of my socks, my ears. That I can bring it to parties and people are like, holy shit. And then it opens doors for you. When 21 virgins or 27 or it's 72 virgins? Yeah, 72 virgins, 72. Right? Why 72?
I don't know. I'll never understand, but
drip it in sauce. Now, I'm not saying you can't be friends. I'm not saying that. I'm not going that crazy with it, right? Because there's guys in the red pill is like, no, bitches can't be friends at all. 1,000%. Some women, and like someone like, Michael Sartain can go like, yeah, like women are my friends. Some of them, of course. But it's not lost on me. When men look at women, the tool part of your brain turns on. Man, I'm not trying to have a red pill sermon right now. I'm actually not too. But this is Return of the King. Pick your coins, DCA, and keep saving a little bit of cash on the sides to get into an opportunity. I think there's not flux pools. I think there's going to be a flux pool. I don't know. I think it's incentivized already. There's going to be a Mintra. There's going to be an 80-20 pool, Mintra Pulse chain on Flux that's going to be incentivized. Pretty cool pool there. The liquidity will grow. I think the price will probably go up more once people see the protocol. Then you're actually going to see the launching of NFTs. Pretty nice. Liquid loans is going to be a really big one. I really believe, because we are finally going to have, we're going to see if we can actually have a really finally a unique stable coin. Now, this is not a shot at Coast or anything, like, bro. It's like, yo, shout out to the Coast team, shout out to the, and those guys are working hard and stuff in the back scenes and stuff. But you know, people sack like $50 fucking million. And these guys have been around for a while, and we're gonna see if this one sticks. Now, fundamentally, it should, because I think what it's based on is a really great project. Just got fucked by gas fees. We are going to see now. We are going to see. Already up. Gerardo pool. Yep. There you go. Now, let's see. Black Label Expect. I think Rolo is one of the motherfuckers who said you can't fuck her, then you are her girlfriend. Yeah.
Facts.
That's facts. Yeah, it's just because it's like you can have, like, it's just like crazy. It's sort of like more, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like,
You can't be buying her things if you ain't being hidden.
yeah.
Come on, man.
It's just usury, bro. Man, bro, bro.
Some men like to get used.
Even
bro.
deep down, I knew not, like, bro. Even I knew not to get played by this internet fucking pussy and shit. I remember I was playing World of Warcraft professionally.
I remember this story.
Yeah, a paladin.
Someday.
Yep. And bros, they were trying me to give them free shit. I said, bitch, grind 20 fucking hours to get it.
Woo. Woo.
And don't you already got a boyfriend anyway who sucks at DPS?
Your work.
Cooked her, bro. I
Your
cooked
rogue
her.
boyfriend.
I cooked her, bro.
It's always the druids.
Was she a druid? No, no, wait. I can't remember anymore.
I thought she was the.
I don't know. Whatever, Kyle. Cooked her though. I cooked her on that fucking land, dude. I cooked her on that line, dude. On the vent. If you guys even know, if you're old school like that, if you know Ventrilo, I cooked her in the Ventrilo. Hey, Miguel, will you give me that coin? Fuck no.
Can
Nah.
give me these
You give me some gold? Why?
Can you augment my gear?
These hands is E for everyone. Video game. Oh my god, brother. Yeah. Anyway,
Coordinator.
fucking crazy, dude. At the end of the day, like, they always complain about the tanks and the healers. But at the end of the day, it's the DPS that sucks dick,
Yup.
bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, bro, like, I'm the best tank I'm best tank on the server. We got the best healers on the server. Y'all just suck at your jobs. You just can't DPS hard enough. Lol. Anyway. She gave her the chunkla, right?
You give her some of that choncho.
Oh my god, brother. Yeah, dudes. Yeah. But I mean, look, it's just like people. I mean, it's just, you know, it just is what it is. Don't fall for this sort of stuff. I mean, it's you know, you can be friendly with people. I actually legitimately do think some of the girls in the space are good. Some are not. Some are just grifting off of beauty. Some are actually trying to provide value. That's the difference there. But at the end of the day, they're still women. At the end of the day, they're still women. And they could fuck you up. What really took down Ben Armstrong? And Ben Armstrong's still here because his wife held it down, man. She held it out like fucking Kennedy's wife. Badass bitch. Huh. She held it like Jackie Kennedy. She was getting cheated on, and she held it. She held it like Martin Luther King's wife. Stop me when I'm wrong. I'm spitting right now. She held it. Martin Luther King was fucking white women.
He was breaking the racial barrier.
God damn it, Kyle. Coretta didn't leave. She stayed right by his side. It's the ladies, the liquors, and the leverage, and the lawyers.
Definitely.
The 4 L's. The CIA tried to blackmail MLK. Fucking white women. And Coretta says, I don't give a fuck.
He said, go ahead.
Long dick style.
BBC.
Hit a Pepe. Sheesh.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened to me. We were nothing. I don't even need your love. But you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Woo, what am I talking about? I'm preaching. I'm talking the truth. I'm telling you, man. So Ben Armstrong, good guy. Met him literally at Bitcoin Miami. Was one of the only few influencers outside of like Altcoin Daily that I met there. That was like a real like Altcoin Daily. So I met Altcoin Daily, great guy. Met both of them at Altcoin Daily, the twins. I met Ben Armstrong and stuff from BitBoy, great guy. Like it was pretty cool. I was hanging out with him for a fucking like good hour or two. Good dude. Who else did I see there? Mitch Ray is the my dog. That's my dog, bro. Shout out to Mitch Ray. Me and him getting fucking hammered. Shout out to Mitch Ray. And I met a couple other people and stuff like that. Met a couple guys. So a guy that just recently was it Cryptos R Us? I think Cryptos R Us just lost his channel. I think I met him there, and I didn't do nothing bad to me, but like, whatever. Just recently lost his channel. I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. That sucks. That shouldn't be happening, but still, Was it Carl Moon? I forgot, it was Carl Moon or Crypto Russ. It's one of the two. Like, I don't got, yeah. Now, my boy BitBoy was fucking some chick at his business. Basically, he hired a bunch of people. I think he was smashing either like one of the chicks that was doing either research or was on camera here and there, right? Cool, I guess. But what ended up happening is, basically they're all attacking him. They steal the company from him, some bullshit, right? That's bullshit. And then from there, this comes out, and then his wife's right by his side. Shout out to her, really great woman, because she didn't want to split up the family. And then, I had to laugh at this shit. This shit was pretty funny. He got it. This part was like, God damn, bro. But shout out to BitBoy. I still love the guy, but like, then he gets arrested and stuff. And then who's in the car? Who's in the back seat? Kathy's in the back seat. But he had permission from his wife. Hey, but I was going to do a stream, make money. I was going to do a stream about this, but I'll talk a little bit about it right now. Do you want to be the main character of the crypto cycle? Unless you unless you have unless your business is still doing okay, or look, if you become a main character in the crypto cycle, damn, you do bad. You do really, really bad, you guys. BitBoy came up in the 2017 cycle, grinded, started getting big in 2020. 2021 was King Kong out here. Bear market, bro, literally lost his company got caught for cheating, gets arrested on live stream, mugshot,
Lambo gone.
Lambo gone. God damn, dude. Horrible. That's one. FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried. Suppose he makes money on the kimchi trade. That's even debatable now. But like, let's just say he did. Them boys. Basically because he has so much family connections in the U.S. He fumbled one of the biggest bags ever. Fucking dumb fuck. Fumbled. His mom and dad are them boys. Him and this girl. What's you guys? What's the girl's name again? I always forget her fucking name. I want to say Elsa, but it's not. I know it's not that. You guys remember? If you guys can give me the name real quick, you guys. But anyway, so Sam and Caroline, their parents know each other. Sam and Caroline intern at each other's families' companies. And those two families got Gary Gensler his job at MIT that then got him his job at the SEC. And the only person that Jerry ended up going to the Bahamas multiple times to meet up with the family of SBF and Caroline. Multiple times. And because he was one of them boys and he had all the family connections, and SBF dad wrote the entire playbook for how to corporately structure a hedge fund. So during 2008, literally Sam Bankman-Fried's dad is the guy who wrote the bill for how you can actually properly structure your company and stuff. So he knew how to move everything around. You think Sam knew how to do any of this shit? Fuck no. He sucked, bro. He was playing League of Legends and suck dick, bro. Like, bro, I could play. I've never played League of Legends. I think I could beat his ass at League of Legends, homie. I play like 20 matches and I'll fucking roast him, bro. Imagine playing League of Legends like 24/7, and you're a bronze, bro. I've only played StarCraft in the past. Imagine you're playing I play StarCraft 24/7. I play Zerg, I play Protoss, I play Terran, and I'm bronze still, not diamond. Not gold. Bronze.
He wasn't intelligent enough to be good.
Homie. Hang it up. Hang it up. How do you play a game and you're still at bro, it's impossible. Bro, it's impossible. They at least they mercy fuck you into the next level if you just play enough. How are you still bronze? This is insanity, bros. The master of the universe. Bronze at League of Legends. Sam Bankman-Fried. And Sequoia and fucking A16 Capital. Oh my God. Sam, take all my money. He's like, what are you doing right now? I'm playing League of Legends. Damn, he's that in the zone. He's able to multitask. Bro, there's even letters of this shit saying that he's like, and this is basically girl snitching on him. God damn it, Elsa. What's her name? Caroline.
Elsa.
I want to call her Elsa for some stupid ass reason. But Caroline said, oh yeah, he would keep his hair long because basically people think he was a crazy fucking super nerd and he wanted to play into the stereotype. So when we used to work on Front Street, he kept his hair that gigantic and frizzy and long and stuff and unkept because everyone at Front Street said, oh man, this guy must be a genius. Look how fucking crazy he is. Let's give him a bigger bonus. Homie. Dog. Grifting, y'all. I didn't fall for that shit. I knew the moment I saw him do some slimy shit one time in DeFi because we're in the gutter, you know, we're in the cut, man. We're on the streets, and I was like, man, fuck this guy. The only thing I ever said with FTX, use it if you want to buy some crypto there. If you have to, then take it off. Done. And then as time goes on, as I really discover how much FTX is, I was like, oh my God. Me and Charlie blew the whistle, like, get the fuck out of Solana.
And what happened?
It crashed to zero, basically. Well, not zero, but I think it went $13.
Yeah.
I like 200 and some change, and then went down to $13. Dang. But the entire ecosystem nuked to zero, basically. Crazy. Just crazy. That man There's so little exchanges, bros. But dude, CZ is one of the most powerfulest men in the world when it comes to crypto, and they're fucking him here in the United States. They're not letting him get a stranglehold in the U.S. market and stuff like that. So Binance USA is basically leaving the United States. They just left the UK. Like Binance is just going to be their own thing out in the ether, right? I have a feeling. I hope I'm wrong. My guts tell me they're coming for CZ this cycle. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel it. I feel it in my bones, man. They're coming for him. Right? This man fumbled the dumbest, easiest bag. Coinbase, done. Coinbase IPOs, boom, and everything, right? FTX could have IPO'd and they made a fortune. That's just a money printing machine. He was a good, finally a good like what's called a good white bread fucking mayonnaise white boy. Poster boy. He's white. He's nerdy. He likes white bread. He has a nice dorky girlfriend. And he's Jewish. This is the dream. Holy shit. Shadow Money Wizard Gang. And could have just off of just generating fees there, could have made some side bets and he fumbled. He could have been a trillionaire. There was reports right here that he would God damn it, Elsa. I'm gonna call her Elsa. Fuck it. Caroline literally said that he would dream like he would. You know the reason? Like he was saying he said this shit. Like Caroline said this shit that while they're in bed together and stuff, like a lot of times after they're done having sex, Jesus. Oh fuck! I almost threw up. Damn, bro. Hold up. Hold up. Holy shit. So after they're they're done having sex, he would like tell her like, yeah, like I'm gonna be the president of the United States. Bitch, that's mine. There's a reason you ain't having it anymore. Woo. Woo. Look at this shit. Crypto is really stressful. Crypto, you don't sleep. I've had to really focus on my health, and it's tough, bros. Off a back injury, sexy as fuck, in shape, gained a stupid amount of weight during 2020, 2021, 22. Just because you're on the computer, you're sitting down all the time. You're on the computer all the time. You're on your phone all the time. You're checking Twitter. You're checking Telegram. You're checking Discord. Oh, what's going on this? People are text messaging. People are calling you. Oh my God, this. Oh my God, that. There's a fire every fucking 30 seconds and stuff. You're streaming. You're doing this. You're doing that. It's consistent stress. And then that's if shit's going good. And then if shit's going bad, oh my God. So, bro, Caroline somehow looked better back then than she does now. She's like gained weight. She's got bags under her eyes. She looks busted as fuck. Her PR team probably told her not to because look, she's from them boys, and I'm pretty sure they have a lot of legal counsel. They probably told her, okay, if you guys ever seen that movie, what's it called, Dumb Money, or like that there's like one about the GMX, not GMX, but GME, or the GameStop movie or whatever that comes out. Your whole thing where like the main capital guy and stuff for that company, they end up having a PR team that tells them, okay, wear this, do this, put your camera here so you look like you're poorer but not too poor, like change the words up. Don't take a picture. Don't do a lot. Don't do this congressional thing behind your wine cellar. Do it here behind a blank wall. Like, I bet you that they told her to fucking not wear any makeup, don't get any sleep, look like basically like Little Red Riding Hood. And look at the pictures. The one picture that grabbed her. Wear your glasses. Make sure they're horn rimmed, mahogany, old. Make sure they're no. Fuck it. Throw those away, bitch. No. Look at me. Look at me. Librarian glasses. Got it. Okay. So, because imagine I have a box of glasses. Bam. Good right there. Caroline, take your glasses off. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Ow. Okay, good. Put the glasses on. Give me this bag. You're gonna wear this shitty bag. Don't sleep for 2 days. Don't wear any makeup. Don't take a shower. Let's go. Man, dude. Circus. That's exhibit 2. Uno, dos. One, dos. Uno, dos. Uno, tres. Right? So BitBoy. Bam. But I think BitBoy's only a comeback story. Boom. This guy. Now, there's a lot of other stories of people like this and stuff that become kind of main characters and they end up dying off, right? You had a lot of them in 2017. It's just this whole thing where what'll happen, like Daniele was another one, right? He made Wonderland Time. He had the Frog Nation. He had this, and he could come back possibly, but the whole thing is they were propping him up. They were doing this. Everyone's like, holy shit, this guy's the second coming. And then they nail him across the cross. The project starts rugging. Everything, the market starts going down, and then he's gone. But he still got off pretty light, right? Who are the other ones? Who became a main character in 2021? Three Arrows Capital. Sun Tzu. Suzu. Suzu. Three Arrows Capital and his partner. They become one of the premier places. I mean, like literally, they're actually were really good at what they did and stuff like that. They blew up and everything like that. And basically, FTX was going after them, and a bunch of undisclosed players are trying to go after them because basically there was kind of this whole thing where like there was a bunch of these guys who made it big in 2017, made a lot of money in 2020, and were basically you had a lot of like DeFi native guys, and systematically they've gone after every single DeFi native person possible. I mean, look across the board. There's a reason like Kobe from Bankless. I mean, not Bankless. I'm sorry. Kobe from what's called Up Only. He made Lido. Almost 33% of all Ethereum is staked on Lido, and he hasn't done a stream in years because you know what? He's not fucking stupid because he knows if he makes a bunch of noise right now, they're gonna come after his ass. They'll find something. They'll make something up. They'll find something. He's like, you took piss near a school zone one time. Child predator. They'll drop some stupid shit on you, dude. And I think that is bullshit, by the way. That shouldn't be, anyway. Yeah. But like I'm telling you, or they'll dig up like, oh, this guy that looks like Jesus, man. He must have done something grimy. He must have fucked some chick that's crazy that got PTSD. Like I'm serious, and and I think he's a great dude. But like they'll find something on you because you become a main character, right?
Chris is still here though.
This Ledger guy, apparently he's working a forklift right now, but some of them are smart enough to like a super smart guy. He just like I got fucking genius motherfucker, right? Ivan on Tech. He gets in, he rides most of the bull market, and as things are getting crazy, and he lets the bull market continue on a little bit, and then lets other people be. He's big already. He comes in the bull market. He'll start coming now. He's starting to stream. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Cool dude. He really is. He's always supported the Hex ecosystem, and like he's always been a genuinely good dude. So I'm calling him. This is not a dig on him. I'm just like game recognizes game. And this guy has got his YouTube following already. Comes back. Boom. What's up, you guys? And 3/4 into the bull market. This is why he will survive. Pretty smart. At this point now, I gotta imagine they're probably gonna go after Ben Cohen now at some point. Now, I like Ben Cohen and Bob Lucas. Like, who knows? But like, who's left, right? Of the old guard, right? Who's left? So that means like at some point, this crypto machine is gonna be like, who's playing ball? Now there's rumors. Like watch, like the one thing that why want like someone like what's called Coin Bureau, right? He basically works for a company. So Coin Bureau doesn't own the channel. He's a paid actor, and he works for a company that was from this guy who used to work at Goldman Sachs. So basically, this is a ex Goldman Sachs employee that left, that basically still getting paid by Goldman Sachs maybe allegedly, I don't know. Allegedly, this is all like bullshit, possibly, but I would imagine that maybe like Goldman Sachs was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to like have like a crypto, like a news outlet, maybe, perhaps, no, not really, maybe in some alternate universe, possibly, allegedly. And with this, and don't take this serious, you guys, but like, create this news organization, hire this guy with this big research team, and then blow this channel up. And now we control one of the major news outlets. Interesting. And supposedly I've heard maybe, I've heard not Bob Lucas. I think Bob Lucas is not in that, but there's a couple of other YouTubers that are part of that sort of system right there. So there is like a fake organic YouTube thing going on right now with some of the bigger channels where they're bought and paid for, and they're still talking some of their normal stuff, but they're being told to say stuff or do things. I don't know if you've seen this sort of thing where like when a national disaster happens and every news organization says the same fucking thing. So you could be in your local area, and San Francisco will say the same thing, and LA will say the same thing, and
global story.
Literally like Austin, Dallas, Vegas, Miami. Like, we have to defend the country. And the next one, we have to defend the country. We have to defend the country. We have to defend the country.
Look at the submarine.
Like, they shouldn't get away with this. We have to respond. They shouldn't have to get away with this. We should have to respond. Every single fucking city. Newscasting. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. And then literally, and then crypto. I've seen it, bro, because I've been around for so long. I'm seeing the same thing. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And magically, like, wow, all these channels are talking about this specific crypto that no one fucking knew about fucking 2 weeks ago. And now everyone's talking about it around the same fucking time. You can tell because they have the same lighting cameras. They have the same editing, paid shill teams. Yeah. Karn, there's definitely tubers in other circles paid by government entities like EU and Dem Party. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, dude. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, it's not a conspiracy to say people conspire to do shit, right? I conspire to hopefully make my token go up and shit. Or I conspire to like do this or that. And like, people are doing shit, right? You think Russia isn't like, right, before all this shit happened, right? Imagine you're Germany, right? I'm Germany because I'm run with a woman. I'm Germany, right? Giga brain smart guys, manufacturing brains. These fuckers have literally almost soloed the world twice.
Actually, yeah.
Now, if I mean for real, the World War I army of Germany, it was probably the best army. Damn near, I probably would say almost all time. Bros, yeah, that German World War I army, god damn, bro, they were literally at war with everyone by themselves and held up for bros, insanity, right? World War II, bro, the Ottoman Empire, bro, ugh. And that's the problem, is that the Ottoman Empire fell, and this is why we have all this bullshit that's going down right now in this area, because once the Ottoman Empire fell, then from there, that area started getting unstable, and then eventually they parted up and made sort of concessions there. Girl math, right? But imagine Germany. These guys are gigabrains. Dude, how many engineers come from Germany? German engineered, BMW, Mercedes. I mean, the amount of stuff that comes out of Germany, they're fucking geniuses. They're super smart. They like their fucking beer and their bratwurst, and they fucking, like, they're dry humored. They're about the business, right? Let's run everything off of fucking. Let's run our entire manufacturing base off of only natural gas that Russia can provide. Let's shut down all our coal plants. Let's shut down all our nuclear power plants and go all electric. Let's invest $1 trillion fucking dollars into solar when the country's almost permanently covered in fucking gray.
like literally cut out nuclear.
The
source.
fuck?
The cleanest energy, nuclear energy.
And this is a two-pronged attack. France was probably putting money because like the French, right? The French. There's an EU Illuminati, right? Everyone's like the Illuminati, but you think about it, it's like the United States government, right? Oh my God, over here in the Americas, who do you think is like? Everyone thinks like who's doing the secret stuff? The United States, duh, right? CIA, FBI, everybody, all those organizations and stuff, right? But then in the EU, it's a little more obscured, right? Who do you think is trying to pull the strings? The fucking French want to run shit again. Now, the French still own all their colonies in Africa. They just changed the things. Like, you're free-ish. You have to give us quotas of materials. People don't know that. So imagine that, like, oh yeah, the colonies are done. The French never lost their fucking colonies. They still have all their colonies in Africa. Imagine they own they basically own like 20% of the countries in Africa. Craziness. Then from there, right? They have really good their demography is kind of shit, honestly, but but in terms of like food supply, rivers, the geography is really good. They have plenty of food there. All their energy is nuclear. They're not dependent on oil. They're not really like if like Russia were, if the whole Russia pipeline and all the stuff and all the oil went again down, France would be fine. Germany would be fucked. So the whole thing is like, okay, we don't want another World War II. So what France did is like, okay, we are going to really make sure that Germany becomes the number 2 player. And what we're going to do is we're going to push them into lending money to everybody else. So they basically got so what the French did is they pushed Spain, Italy, Greece, and all the other EU countries to get into as much debt as possible, then made sure the Germans financed it all. So all the debt's on them. And then from there,
Treaty of Versailles Part 2.
Well, it's not Treaty of Versailles. Well, maybe. Well. Then from there, they're funneling money into making sure that Germany does all this retarded shit by being a part of the EU, because the thing that Germans always fuck up with, this is historically what they always do, because you could see it in Argentina, because for sure the Germans, 1,000% the Germans went to fucking Argentina, is that, look, wherever Germans go, hyperinflation follows. Argentina, their interest rate is 97% right now. We, in the United States right now, we are at 5.5% crying. My real estate dogs are like going through epilepsy right now. And bros, it's insanity. Look, Argentina's geography is insane. It's like it's literally France 2.0. It's America. I mean, they have rivers. They can grow just about anything. The climate's beautiful. The people are beautiful. Like everything there. And why aren't they a superpower in that area they're in? Because the Germans came in there. They infiltrated the government, and they've caused hyperinflation multiple times throughout the year. Holy shit. Now the Germans, again, the only reason the Germans haven't gone through hyperinflation with the German market stuff is because this is why the Germans are so like committed to staying in the EU, is because they basically now have a fucking good, now the euro's trash, but like better than their normal currency, and it's helped them get super rich and become powerful. But now because like it helps the Germans, it fucks everyone else. So this is why the Germans are giving debt to everybody else. It's complicated. But then you also have the Russians funding secret campaigns. So imagine like if I was like the Illuminati of Europe, right? What I would do to fuck up Germany, right, is if I was the French and I was the Russians, what I would do is I would be using euros and funding a bunch of retards in fucking German colleges and German organizations and funding all this shit to pass stupid laws to make sure that they pass really dumb things and waste their fucking money and make sure that puts them in a terrible position so they lose, but we still they're still making their money, but eventually they're going to get fucked, and then we retain power, but we didn't look like we did it. And then the Russians were like, hey, do the same thing too with us, man, because they'll keep buying your oil, which is good for you. All right. Craziness. I know this stream has just gone off, but this is Return to the Crypto King. The Fellowship. No, for sure. No, and I'm with the German people because it's not like it's these governments and it's these people in the background pulling these fucking strings. It's not like the German people are amazing. French people are amazing, bro. Like it's just, God damn it, these governments and these fucking evil organizations within them, dude, that do all this shit. Dude, the average like, bro, I could go to Israel and go right now and I'd get along with so many people. Palestine, same thing. You're like, it's just these evil sort of things, man. I do believe at some point the United States is going to annex Canada. I think that's inevitable. It's going to happen. I think, and there's at some point, we are probably going to absorb Mexico pretty much all the way down to like basically Panama. We're probably going to leave Panama alone just as a buffer state. But we're going to take all that stuff and then we're probably going to, like, it's 100 years is a long time, man. But there's probably going to end up being some sort of like, we're going to become like, the United States is probably going to take control of the entire North America continent. But yeah. I mean, I'm a Canadian. Please annex Canada, bro. Like, Canada is so fucked right now with real estate because they basically allowed the Chinese, like the United States didn't do it 100%. The Chinese had to be so squirrely, but they still got money in, and a lot of people were able to buy real estate. So here in the States, but in Canada, bro, it was like, come on in. The maple syrup's fine, and wow, man, crazy. Now, you guys, I want a bunch of questions in the chat right now. Super chats will be read, man. It's a double intro night. Let's get it. Give me your best questions, and I'll be right back.
gonna sit here talking all night and we're gonna go fucking gamble. Let's fucking go.
Money isn't real. None of this is real.
This is just...
It's free. It's free.
What do you mean free?
Free money. Lose it all.
Lose it all.
Andrew, I know you said money isn't real, but I am getting fucked.
Money isn't real. Lose it all. Oh shit, dude, that's so funny. Hit the like button, man. Shit, man. Retweet the tweet, you guys. Yeah, give me that one. Give me the white one. On another motherfucker. Oh, here you go, bro. Sheesh. On deck. Now, free. All right, let's answer some questions, you guys. Canada seems like it's amazing. It really is, dude. The one thing that does worry me with some of that stuff is so there's been a lot of diseases with a lot of the animals out there and stuff. But yeah. All right, Matt T-Share, man. What's going on, brother? Let me just fix this mic real quick. Okay. So he's asking what happened to Thor way ahead. Okay. So pretty much what happened with Thor is that there was a guy who basically, how do I say this? Okay, he was basically on a list of coin. It was a wallet that was coins that had something to do with like bad money, basically. Like this person had done deals with. It looks like it had done deals with Lazarus Group, North Korean shadow money, and a bunch of underground shit. And they had tried to invest into Thor's chain and stuff, and into Rune and Thor chain, trying to like just make an investment in wash money probably, and they stopped it. And then this freaked people out because like, what the fuck? And then it was taken care of, and now they're like fully open for business again, and it's just recovering. But that kind of killed the pump on it. So I don't think this coin's really going to do much until another month. It's basically going to have to get another. It basically like has to do another burn cycle, and then from there it can go up. But basically they just killed their pump. Like this coin would have been probably like closer to like 30 cents now instead of at the current price. Let me look at the price on this token. Give me 1 second. You pull up the screen, Kyle. Thor swap. Thor swap's currently at 15 cents. Let's go look at the old 90-day. So this weapon right here, right? Basically, from what I could tell, it looked like a bunch of Bitcoin whales that finally decided, yo, we're gonna revive. I think this thing is good. The tech's good, and I think we're gonna revive this whole chain. And they just started putting money into it, and then literally, they burned a fuck ton of their tokens, and bam, it literally went from like 8 cents to almost 40, basically a 10x. Came back down. Every time you see a dip here, you ended up having a burn, and then that led to the price going up and then going back down, and then boom, boom, and then burn, boom. And then this was kind of the trajectory we were at. We were going to stay in this 20-cent range and kind of just muddle along, maybe 20 cents at the lowest, but we're going to be 25 to 28. And then it was going to head towards 30, 40 cents. It was just going to like truck along upwards, right? But because of this bad news, bam, bad news bear. This kind of reset this whole thing. Now it's going to have to let the burns kind of fix it up and then let it go up and kind of reestablish, basically trust again. So I don't think this project is dead. It's just it's now another fucking waiting game of another month or 2 months, basically. So I still am going to have a position in this. I haven't bought back in yet. I've taken this position. So if you want to know what I bought recently, if you want to know what I bought with the Thor swap money, be in the crypto mindset courses, and if you're not in there, be inside the Citadel, because we're going to talk about it pretty soon and stuff. We're going to have for any of you guys who are in the crypto mindset courses, Kyle, take the screen now. For you guys in the crypto mindset courses, we are going to be we're going to give you guys a plan in terms of we're going to have some more flash webinars and give you a lot more content and stuff like that. So we're going to take care of our guys who took the last crypto mindset course, but we're going to have webinars, and we're going to have mega webinars, and we're going to have stuff for the Citadel as well, dude. This is so cool. Like we're going to bring the fam together, which is really nice. So if you want to be in part of some webinars, you want to ask us private AMA questions, I'm going to have a lot more voice chats, and we're going to start having a bit more of a schedule for the Citadel. Join up, dude, because we're going to take the Citadel to the next level. Delicious.
Crispy.
But yeah, Thor swap. I think Thor swap's going to come back and stuff like that. But like I've said and stuff, you know, I've been acquiring Phantom and ADA. So there you go. Where is that question? Okay, cool. The USA is better over taking over the world. There wouldn't be any wars. There's always been micro war. I mean, a lot of these micro wars and stuff like that, but there'll still be some bullshit probably. Corey Rugworth or Rugforth. Well, it's the same thing. Shout out to Corey, man. Best question, DCC. How much do alts typically drop in the first and the end of the year during tax year? Would people want to sell, buy back? You can't remember the course. Okay, yeah. Well, we went over it very slightly because we're going to be doing the tax webinar pretty soon. Tax webinar is gonna be really cool, man. So yeah, we just had to work with our guy's schedule and stuff. So we're gonna be having a tax webinar coming out really soon. You're gonna be able to ask as many questions as you like. You can ask Puerto Rico questions. You can ask a lot of other questions. You can ask, moving to Europe questions as well and stuff. It's going to be really cool, or Dubai. So we're a really interesting amount of info we're going to have in this webinar. When it comes to taxes, we are not tax professionals. He is. So ask away. But typically from what I've seen, we typically see a 5 to 10% correction in a lot of alts, Ethereum included. And Bitcoin included, because people are just basically, it's called you can just basically wash sale. So basically on the last day of the year, I just sell my so let's just say I somehow bought crypto at too high and like I bought it at a bad price. I can sell that crypto at that price, wait until January 1st, rebuy it back in, and basically I can take the loss and use that towards my taxes, basically. So it's a way to save on taxes and get a little bit off the taxes and stuff. Pretty cool. I think it's cool. I think that's at least one of the few things that we have here in crypto, but it's not that major. But there is some little like, whoa, some people are selling. So there you go. And smash the like button. That's right, you guys. If you guys want to get into some of those webinars, man, hey, get into the Citadel, you guys. Now, Gojo, let's see. When do you think America will annex Canada and Mexico? So I think Canada within the next 20 years. That one's easy. Like, bro, like Canada's gonna do shit. Mexico is a hard one. Demographically, like right now, for the next 20 years, they're gonna be gangster as fuck for the next 20 years. But the problem is, after that, their demographics get really bad because their birth rate's starting to go down. So their birth rate is basically topped out already, but they still have a lot of young people that are in the that are entering working age. So their economy's been doing really well in terms of like factories and stuff like China did for the next 20 years. And we've moved away from China and we've essentially got more of a NAFTA deal with them and stuff. So they're our biggest trading partner. So Mexico's going to start doing really well economically. The peso's been holding up. It's a lot of the currency's been falling. The peso's really strong. So Mexico, if it was gonna be some absorption, it's probably been in the next 40 years, I'd imagine.
Probably mostly be the northern states. Basically, we just get the Great Plains back.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Okay, Daniel James, man, what's up, man? Just started investing in crypto. Congratulations, sir. Do you think 7 tokens is a lot to invest in for a beginner? Hex, let's see, Pulse Chain, Hex, PulseX, BTC, the loop. No, that's okay. It just depends what you're working with. If it's like a couple, like $1,000 or $2,000, I think that's a little too spread out personally, because you just don't have them. Like, you don't want to have like, oh, let me have $200 here, 200, like stuff like that, right? But if you're talking about like you gotta, it's 10,000, you're trying to get into the multi-thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, then that's perfectly fine. Pulse Hex, BTC. I can't like, yeah. That looks perfectly fine to me. Yeah. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum there. You got a little GameFi play there. Phantom for an alt play, an alt one play. You got Pulse Chain. Yeah, shit. Looks good to me. Free. Free. Spend it all. I thought no more live streams. Well, I'm back, sir. Hey, nice to see you, Rodo. Let's see. What would you do if Caroline was on all fours in your room? Oh my God, dude.
Gag.
What question is that, sir? Holy shit.
Put a rat trap down.
Oh, you got to do what you got. No. Ugh. I mean, like, girl, are you out of your motherfucking zen? Like, oh my god, man. Anyway, hilarious. All right, we got the Magician of CY. Let's see, man, nice show. Been getting pumped, man. I was ready to buy a car today, but fuck it, I'm gonna buy some X instead. That's good, man. I would definitely, like I said before, get some Ethereum, get some Bitcoin. That way, you know, you can buy some Hex and stuff like that. You can buy some other coins and stuff like that, but definitely try to get some Bitcoin and Ethereum there because that could add some balance to the portfolio there. If you already have crypto and this is just like that, but yeah, man, shit, shout out to the degenerate, man. Any update to the Heist of Stakes movie getting shown in streaming platforms? I have not talked to RG3 in them in a while and stuff like that, but I'm guessing that's just still getting negotiated. So hopefully they can get it on there, man. They should have already got it on there, honestly. But we'll definitely see. I mean, this movie stuff takes a long time to do. Trust me, we're doing a movie ourselves, so it's takes a while. Woo, Playboy, what's going on, man? Just what my ass just woke up, man. Replay gang, that's right, gang, gang. Let's see. Oath is at a good price to get a heavy bag, or do you see it going lower? Well, they're coming out with something called Oath and stuff. So they're starting to come out with a way for you to earn some more yield on Oath token. We're going to be having the Oath team talk to everybody inside the webinars. The flash webinars are coming up. Another reason to be in the Citadel, but in the crypto mindset courses. But definitely, I would wait for the webinar and stuff like that. But if you want to DC a little bit, that's fine. Actually, I think it's at a decent price, but it's just, you know, it's, you know, they need more action. They need Ethereum and Bitcoin to go up, and they need the alts, the L1s to start going up and stuff. OP, Arbitrum, Phantom, and stuff like that for there to be money for people to speculate on yield farms and stuff, for them to start making money on Reaper, on the Oath token, on Ethos, and on Granary for people to want to borrow and stuff like that. It just takes, you need the ecosystem to be popping and stuff. So yeah, but it's a great team though. Like, these guys are some of the best developers in crypto. Phantom looking good at these levels. I know, right? 17 cents isn't terrible, man. Pull up the screen, Kyle.
Yeah, no problem.
So FTM right now at 69. Of course it is. Of course it's 69 cents. At 69. Jesus, with these pop-up ads. Yeah, it's a 17. It's almost at 18 cents, really. But a $500 million market cap. Interesting. It's pumping up. I think it was a little weak. It was heading towards 16 cents, but because of the news that the foundation just came out with, that they got some big thing coming out soon. They even released a fucking like, it looks like a car / like rocket ship sort of animation for Sonic. I hope it's a good. I hope it's like a speed up. I think it's going to be like a speed upgrade or something like that. If they're calling it Sonic, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, you can take it down, Kyle. Cool. Thanks for the correction, Mike. Of course, bro. I don't know what this means, Kyle, but sure. Oh man, let's keep going.
Want me to do a super chat?
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, the courtroom sketches of Caroline are really frightening. Yeah, they're like painting her really sad and stuff. She probably is really sad. Is she really? I mean, but bro, what do you think, bros? You guys gotta be really careful with these mind altering drugs. Now, I'm gonna catch some stray shots for this shit, right? Like, I don't even really like weed personally that much and stuff. Like, if I'm just being honest, I mean, sure, I don't mind when people smoke around me or whatever. Like, I don't mind that. I'll even take a hit of like a joint and stuff. But like, I think it's just a slippery slope for a lot of people, personally. But we all do drugs. It is something, man. Some people's drugs are women. Some are caffeine.
He's an addict, as you
but
can see.
I at least want to do stuff that's productive. It's like we all are addicts. It's just you want to make sure your addiction's a good addiction, just within reason, right? You want to control it and stuff like that. But hey, yeah. Yo, Corey, that's outlandish. Oh my god, fuck. Henry, can you explain how sacrificing works and how the Mintrust Act worked? Yeah, basically, okay. the way it works out is a sacrifice is basically you are essentially going to send coins to this address, and they're no longer your coins, and you have no expectations from the work of others. And basically, if this project comes out, then they'll launch and hopefully they'll give you coins, no expectations. And the way a sacrifice works in terms of the pool and stuff is like basically it's a competition between everybody to see who sacks the most, and then you end up getting kind of a leaderboard of effectively. So if $1 million sacrifices and you're $100,000 of it and stuff, you own 10% of the supply, depending on like specifics and stuff. With this one, it basically everyone got roughly a certain amount of. Once it closes out, they can then add up how many coins are in existence, and at that point, with the Mintra rules, they take the amount of money they created these coins, and then they double the supply of the coins, and then those coins are then used to end up giving incentive yield and all these other kind of goodies, team funds and all that stuff. And then the rest of the coins are distributed to people, which they can instantly use right away, which is really nice. And that's how sacrifice works. There's always different rules for different sacrifices, and it's basically, some people would consider them like in other ecosystems are there. They might be ICO. Some people call VC investments and stuff like that. They're all different names, different types. It's just they all have different rules, and you have to basically figure out if you want to get in or not on any of them. They are a risk. You can't put money, like, don't put money you can't afford to lose, right? But I typically on some of these, we don't throw a shot at everything, but on a lot of these have turned out pretty well, and you kind of are now set in stone, and you've kind of like girl mathed it, and you have coins now. And yeah, it's the thing is like you're kind of essentially you're kind of helping fund the creation of these projects and hope that they launch and they do well. And during a bull market, you might be able to really get some profits out of it or get a good utility out of it effectively. So. Will the Steve webinar happen? Yes, it will. Very soon. God damn it. Let's see. Will you ever be as handsome and successful as you? Possibly, yes.
He is the juice man.
What's it called? The Peter Griffin? Perhaps. Hey, I hope so, man. Real John F. Kennedy. Join the crypto mindset course, man. Shout out to the dude, man. Let's see, the L Share Tomb LP. Damn degenerate. Yeah. Surprisingly enough, that's been one still like that's actually like I bought some recently. It's done pretty good. But that's degenerate shit. Really. I mean, it's not a lot of my portfolio on that. Just something fun. Ass, caffeine, nicotine, and money. What a combination, man.
That Nick.
What do you think about Hyundai trying to make ammonia engines for cars? They said they didn't want to go full electric. Yeah, I mean, because it's tough on it's tough on that. I mean, the reason they would go ammonia probably because they can get a larger quantity of it, or they'll fucking start filtrating piss.
What about
to
hydrogen
get ammonia
though? Hydrogen engines.
Yeah, I mean it's all. I mean, this is just all the stuff. It's infrastructure, man. It's just we built out all this gasoline infrastructure, so it takes a while to build it up, though. All right, DCC, what do you predict for the rest of crypto? Crypto will be mainly going up and down, and why? For the rest of the year, I mean, the way things are going right now, we're probably going to still be heading up for a while, and then we'll start getting some. We'll probably get some. I mean, it really November 1st is what I'm really looking at right now, because it's going to be the whole interest rate thing that could actually just shock the market, put like stocks a little slightly down, or maybe they shrug it off, which would be awesome, by the way. But the economy is pretty weak right now, and then like with all those stuff going on with wars and everything like that, it's put us in a really strange position. And this is going to be really interesting to see now that we're on our we're basically entering the second proxy war now. We got Ukraine, and then we got this whole stuff happening down there in the Middle East. And I wouldn't be surprised at some point, step 3, China at some point enters the fray. But with that, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, man. I'm going to be heading off right now. I will be back Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.
She didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened, that we were nothing.